Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, it is so nice to get to chat with you.
It's nice to be with you and chit-chat, and welcome to Occoquan.
This is the top of Virginia 7, right?
That's right.
Almost the northernmost part?
That's right.
And why'd you bring me here? What's going on in Occoquan?
Look at how wonderful it is.
As we have a mile-long conversation, just listen to how Representative Spanberger's CIA training never left her. The jams she listens to get work done, tips for surviving today's political climate, and how her daughter is better at counting votes than, well, we'll get to that in a minute. If I looked at your phone, what would you be playing? What music? What are you listening to?
I've got my Till I Collapse radio. That's my M&M.
All right.
I got Mumford & Sons.
Nice.
I've got Dance of Kuduro radio.
Nice.
I've got my violins radio. I like it when violins play hip hop. I think that's fun.
Okay.
So, I'm going to plow through my to-do list when I'm on my Till I Collapse radio playlist.
That's when emails start flying.
That's right.
Yeah, what's that like? You were saying how you kind of, in your swing district, you're in rooms sometimes that are 50-50 you, 70-30 you, 70-30 not you?
I think one of my favorite events, and the county will go unnamed.
Okay.
So as to not identify the individual. So I was at this event, an evening event, so it wasn't like a round table. Mm-hmm. It was a house party with farmers from across this one particular county.
That sounds like a blast.
And it was so wonderful. And we had so many, ag-specific questions, and I serve on the agriculture committee. And it was just a really lovely evening. And I was just so, excited about all these people who would come. And on the way out, this one gentleman said to me, it was really nice to meet you. And I only came because so-and-so, specific individual who will go unnamed on your podcast, so-and-so told me I had to. And I said, are you serious? And he said, oh, yeah, you know him. And I said, oh, yeah, I know him. If he told me that I had to go somewhere, I'd go too. And then so
I love how you redact in real life, too. You can take a lady out of the CIA, but you can't.
And so, but it was really lovely because it was a room full of people who otherwise were a little begrudging about coming to a political event in the first place, let alone a political event for a Democrat. But we had a great conversation.
How did you get out of bed in the morning when everything on TV and the radio, the internet is like, she's the best, she's the worst, she's the best, she's the worst? How do you as a human function in that time?
The good thing about campaigning, especially that close to the election, is you're so busy you don't actually ever have time to watch television or stream anything or do any of the things.
What were you doing? How were you passing the time, all of that time, between the 700 speaker votes? We saw Katie Porter very famously reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. Great book, by the way. How were you passing the time?
2 of my 3 daughters were on the floor with me, and my oldest, who's 14, is a very astute vote counter. So she was very preoccupied counting votes and reporting to the colleagues.
Like a little whip running around the house. That's
and
great.
I had told some of my colleagues, this is not going to be one vote. And a lot of the Democrats said, no, everybody will vote. It'll be fine. They're just saying that. I said, no, you don't, literally, this is not going to happen in one and done. And so by the C's, because we knew how many votes he could lose, by the C's, my daughter's like, it's done. It's done. She's got her notes. And it's funny because she had said to me afterwards.
I love how your daughter had a better count on the votes than Kevin McCarthy. I want to talk about your previous life too, unless you have to kill me, but your time at the CIA.
I think someone's filming. That would be very terrible.
That's true. What can you talk about what you did at the CIA?
Yeah. So I was a case officer. Mm-hmm. In CIA terms, basically what that means is I was recruiting foreign nationals to commit espionage, provide information, and working with, or handling, as we call it, individuals who are reporting information that's of value to the U.S. government.
And it seems like in this new term, before we started, I said, I'm seeing you everywhere now. It just feels like you're on a bigger stage. I think it's great. Congratulations on the Intelligence Committee position.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. It seems like, why did that happen earlier? You should be on the Intelligence Committee because you had an intelligence career.
One would think.
One would think. So what can you tell me about the work that you're going to be doing on there? Because I know that's super duper classified.
Yeah. I mean, and more of it I know from having been on the other side. Right. There's oversight, right? That's the really interesting thing about the intelligence world. So I called some people and I said, well, just so you know, 2 things. 1, I'm going to run for Congress. And 2, you should probably know I used to work for CIA and that's going to come out. But when I was
Were you like, everything I said was a lie, but from now on, I'm always telling the truth?
Always telling the truth. Yeah.
We are rolling up now to the town hall of Historic Occoquan.
Yes,
You've got to meet
I
the
see
mayor.
waiting for me.
Congresswoman Spanberger. So great to spend this
Thank
mile with
you
you.
for your
Thank you for an
time.
awesome walk.
Oh, this was great.
This was wonderful.
Thank you.